Hello everyone, welcome to Subnautica. Now, this is the playthrough I was going to tell you about, and here it is. So, let's go swimming. So here's our escape pod, and we have escaped from this ship over there, so let's just look in here. There we go. So on top of our escape pod, and there's our crashed sort of colony ship. Now, here is the flora and fauna all around us, so we need to go hunting for some bits and bobs, resources. Ah, there we go. Get some of that, and some salvage metal, which will give us titanium, which is very helpful indeed. Now, bear in mind, this is all sort of alpha, all that kind of stuff, so it's still being worked on actively, and there are updates being done regularly, so, you know, it could be that the playthrough gets... Oh, hello. Thank you. It could be that the playthrough gets interrupted because of... because of things like that.
10 seconds.
Oh, crikey. Oxygen, 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 oxygen. Oh, phew. But it could be that the playthrough gets... needs, like, the save game needs to be updated, and it could be that it can't continue, but the thing is, we'll persevere anyway. And if you guys enjoy this, then we'll continue playing. Plus, I find this a very relaxing game. Obviously, not when you're being eaten by the monsters, but, you know, these are details that we'll gloss over for the time being. But it gives you a chance to, you know, just randomly chat about all sorts of things. And there's some limestone that needs breaking down there. So how the hell did we get down to there is the question. At the moment, we're collecting all this and... Oh, for God's sake. Have a look at our inventory. Yeah, we're doing alright. Now, let's go back to our Escapus Podus, because what's in here is this storage area, and it sometimes has good stuff in there. It's got glass and it's got a flashlight. We'll have that flashlight. That'll help us later on down the line, and some glass, which will be... Let's get that glass now. And a power cell, yes, that will definitely come in handy later. So you've got the fabricator here. So what we're going to do is we're going to combine those materials into titanium for the time being. Now, the only drawback is they don't stack in... Well, you can't stack them, essentially. So each one will take up an individual inventory slot. So whether or not that's going to change in the future, I don't know, but we'll have to wait and see. But at the moment, what we want to do is combine all of that scrap metal into titanium sections. Now, obviously, this is just got to be done, and there we go. We can also create some silicon rubber. Now, if we look at tools here, equipment, that's what we want. We want a tank. It means that we can breathe underwater for longer. Now, we shall want some more glass, I think. Let's do some more glass with that quartz that we've got. And let's go. Now, one thing, in case you weren't aware, you can carry multiple tanks and they stack. So that will increase, there you go, see? That will increase significantly the amount of time you can spend under the water. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to hunt around for stuff. Now, over here is a good area. Here's the limestone that we need to break. So what we're going to do is we're going to come down here and we're just going to crack that limestone. There we go, and pick up copper ore, which will be helpful. Now, the thing is, what we're going to need to do is look for some silver ore as well, because I'm guessing we're going to have some problems with radiation. So we'll need some kind of lead vest, I suppose, is the operative word. Oh, hello, metal. Oh, inventory's full. Really? Oh, of course, yeah. We need to empty it out. So let's go back, and we can see up here somewhere. We'll collect some creepvine at some point. There it is. So you can see it flashing on the beacon. Sometimes if you go too deep you can't always see it. So one thing to bear in mind also is you can swim a lot faster on the surface. So what we'll do is we'll go in here and we're going to dump as much of this as we can. So just going to hold down the left mouse button, and a left shift, and that swaps containers all into there, like so. There we go. Now, one thing to also bear in mind is that will be helpful to build is bleach. Now, let's just check. Yeah, we got one more, so we can do more titanium. Let's do one more titanium, and that'll give us, I think, 4 titanium in total, so that's not too bad. So, what we've got to do is build electronics, batteries, you can see there, acid mushrooms, we've got copper ore, wiring kits will be helpful, and tools like the survival knife. So, what we're going to do is we're going to look for some quartz like that. Now, one thing to bear in mind is that I tend to find that the quartz is actually easier to find when it's darker, because it glistens and it's easier to see through the light that is coming down from the surface. But we're doing pretty good here for quartz. I mean, there's a reasonable amount of resources in this area.
Scanning the Aurora. Zero life signs detected. Lethal radiation levels detected. The main drive core has malfunctioned.
Oh dear.
The primary dark matter containment field has dropped to 36% amplitude. Continuing to monitor.
Well, that's good. Now, we can just press 1 and there's our torch. Switch it off, switch it on. Good torchy goodness. So, let's get back up to the pod. And let's create some silicone. Because we want silicone rubber. Like that. Out of that quartz. And the reason we want that is for them little fellas. Now, we would like to get that. Now, the thing is, bear in mind, guys, I'm doing this on freedom mode, so we don't have to worry about food, or we don't have to worry about water, because there's enough to worry about as it is. So, that's going to be helpful. Rebreather. So, let's see. Have we got a wiring kit in here? I think we have. Or have we not? No, we've just got a battery. Okay. Well, it's not the end of the world, but what we will need to do is build some batteries. Computer chip will be very helpful. I don't think we've got any silver ore yet, but we're going to have to go hunting around for some. So there you go, you can now see the flippers on the end of my feet, which is fantastic. Enables us to swim faster. And we're going to get some more quartz, because what we want to do is get a knife, because then we can break off sections of coral and use that as part of our... Oh, that looks like a fragment. Should tell us in the top left hand corner what it is. It's a sea moth fragment. Oh, that's really, really good, because what we can do is we can use that later, and we can get a fragment analyzer, I think, and we can then analyze it and make a sea moth, which is like this little personal submersible, which is very cool indeed. And we'll be able to build bases and all that kind of stuff as long as we find the stuff we need. Now, I want to find a knife because I want to go after these, get some crash powder. Now, the thing with the crash powder is that these little shits come out and they do you damage. So I need to have a knife to deal with them if I want to gain the crash powder. So we'll have to wait and see. Now, so this is pretty much the search for resources. We've got the silicon, or we've got enough quartz to make silicon, so we'll do that and get in there and make a NIF. So it's time to make a NIF. Right, so let's make the silicon first. We've already got titanium on us, so we don't have to worry about that. Let's go into tools and make ourselves a survival NIF. And there we go, the survival NIF has been created. See, that's one thing that will be helpful. Now, obviously, we can go down the electronics route, computer chip, see, silver ore and quartz. So we've got the quartz, we just need more silver ore. Now, that over there, those things we can collect, makes into lubricant, which is very helpful for making more advanced things. Now, we could... Oh, there's a very nasty monster there. Oh, dear. Let's get some of this creep vine. Oh, go away, go away. Go away. Stab. Stab. So you can force them to run away if you can avoid. But they steal the metal. Those dicks. Oh, go away. Back off, fish face. He's an ugly bastard as well, isn't he? Look at him. And I've bled him. Yeah, I've done him some damage, so he's bleeding now. Now, we can get a stalker tooth off this bastard. Yeah, go on, go away, you dick. Yeah, that'll teach you to try and attack me. Well, all I'm doing is sharing this water with you. Oh, look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Anyway. We have stuff we have to do, so let's move on and continue our underwatering. So, we're just checking to see what's going on. We've got to collect some of that stuff. Do we have... We got one of them. So, let's collect some more of this stuff. Oh, look at that. Isn't that beautiful? So, we're in the process of doing that. Collect... Oh, crap! Go away! Dick. Die. Die, you horrible creature. He's done me some damage. Need one more. We'll get two. Where is he? Where is that big tooth dick? So, we can deal with those guys. So, let's see. Now, we can get some coral from down here. You have to get a particular type of coral. I think it's this type here. Yep. Here we go. Got to be careful not to hit that mushroom because it will damage us. There we go. So if we go back up to our pod. There we go. Now one thing we should be able to build, after we built some bleach, is a med pack. Which is there. Perfect. So we'll build ourselves 2 med packs. We won't use it for the time being unless we get too low. So we'll move on from that one. Right, so what we're going to need to do to get lead, if I remember rightly, we're going to have to combine copper ore and silver ore. Now, if I remember rightly, I think we've got copper ore on us. Yes, we've got some copper ore there. But we don't have a lot of copper ore elsewhere. Now, this could be an opportunity for us to go searching for quartz. Because of the... There we go, for that reason. See, look how much easier it is to see that. Look how better it shows up. Obviously, got to watch out for that toothed dick around here. That stalker, I think is what they're called. I think there's more coral that we can collect. Nice caves that we can go into. Now torching. Cavey goodness, nothing in the cave. Okay. Let's go back to our NIF. Ah, here we go. This is what the kind of stuff we're after. This sort of thing here. We picked up some more copper ore. And we're going after more of these quartz bits and bobs. Oh, metal. Good, good, good. We could definitely do some of that. Let's go up. Oh, there's one of them dicks. So, there we go. Yeah, not looking too bad. Not looking too bad. We'll have to... Oh, look at this. Now, that's a very, very deep chasm. Oh, that's perfect. Oh my god, that is perfect. That is a volcanic... Look at that. Volcanic output. And you know what that means? That means a lot of ore coming out of the earth. And that is exactly what we need. Obviously, we don't want to get fried.